think we went into a game 5 with Dex. Could be wrong about that, but you know, that's the old guard, right? That's like no matter if you're old or new, he's still gonna whoop you if you fight him. Like beating Dex is not for the weak, not for the faint of heart.
Dexter, he spawned into existence 7 years ago with the GameCube controller in hand.
Pro. He also does use a Pro controller, so.
He's just built different.
He was so ahead of his time that he spawned with a Pro controller.
Bro spawned with the Procon. He wanted to be ahead of the game.
Oh, but trying to potentially Sordon actually hitting the grenade there. And this match is going to actually be a challenge to land as Snake here because you don't. I mean, you have your grenades, right? But you have a character that can actually, consistently deal with your grenades and prevent setups in the form of Toon Link being able to also anti-air you pretty consistently.
Oh yeah, both of these players absolutely scrapping here as well. Snake has grenades and C4, Toon Link heavily relying on that bomb. This is leading up to be a very explosive match. Now we have...
Free grab. Oh, but guessing the 50-50. Guessing wrong in like the 25, 25.
And we just raw up to Wal00gi. Who are you? He's just calling it out.
Can't get the dash attack there, but can you get a rapid jab off of that?
We get the jab. We build up that damage. Snake, he a big boy. We take all the damage we can get, right?
Yeah, can you get the, what a
oh my God, there. Into the walk
Going back off stage.
Wal00gi saying, hey,
bombs not blowing up
you're
either.
pretty good, but where I come from,
this is normal. Everybody does this. Oh, dash attack? No, too much rage, actually.
Into the F tilt for Snake. To get a better position is insane. Wal00gi is running away with this, making a very, very strong case for the MDVA old guard. Somewhere off in the abyss, ZD is yelling and cheering.
Wal00gi, defeat VA, and my life is yours. But we are seeing why so many people will talk about, hey, maybe let's not let Snake go to PS2, but Deliboid really stretching out there to get that stock.
Yeah, Wal00gi giving a little bit of a grin, nodding there. Into the immediate kill. He said, hey, nice play, kid. Let me show you something.
Yeah. We definitely saw the benefits of Snake on that stage. Definitely more than we saw wide, get his zone that's nice on it. Because you have a character that can wall you out consistently.
Yeah.
Has access to projectiles and a C4 which can theoretically pretty much block off the entire point of a stage for you. So we're definitely seeing yeah, right now, what are we going to see? Just the, similar to a start we saw last time, both players kind of taking it slow at first. But as soon as I say that, a double dash attack coming out from Wal00gi.
Yeah, well, here we go. We have Wal00gi now immediately taking that center stage, preparing for the punish, calling out Deliboid for landing there. You can almost see the years of extra experience helping Deliboid play through, helping Wal00gi, my apologies, play through this set here. Wal00gi taking out every little trick in the book. You've seen this one before? With Deliboid going very low, but Wal00gi, no fear, going as low as possible, kissing the blast zone.
You also know, as like a Snake player, that you have a lot of armor, and that Toon Link doesn't have a move unless they commit to going down there and pretty much dying with you. That can take the stock and take your off of the cipher, or off of breaking the cipher. But
yeah, the Deliboid taking that. Wal00gi again nodding in approval, like, hey, this is what these
all right. Nice little trick there. Let me show you my move.
Deliboid.
Oh, great tech.
Teching off the wall. Not getting caught by the turnaround up tilt again. Wal00gi opting to recover high, immediately taking the center stage, throwing out the back air. Deliboid with 42 extra credit, but how much can he make it count? Because Snake is a very heavy and difficult to kill character, especially with the way Wal00gi has been playing this neutral and offstage game here. Very, very evasive for a character that is supposed to be easy to kill offstage.
Yeah, we're going to see right now, getting his ledge trap set up. can do? Nothing much. Just gonna, Deliboid's gonna get back onto that stage here, and we're back to this, this arrow bomb grenade neutral. Is that a stock? It is off the conversion there.
Yeah, beautiful conversion from Deliboid. Wal00gi throwing out the fair. It's not going to connect. Barely just dropping shield there. The up air not going to connect off of that. Just a little bit of an awkward angle. Wal00gi still holding Snake. Toon Link's bomb is not going to lead to a kill, but Toon Link is going to explode. Deliboid using that to add to the evasiveness. We're catching a back air tree in up air. Wal00gi on the ropes now, sitting on his last stock of this game.
Oh
and
my God,
beautiful conversion from Deliboid into a fair. Deliboid not letting up on the brakes at all for that last stock, giving Wal00gi zero room to breathe.
If you're also Wal00gi, you kind of didn't know how to DI that because so much was happening. And we saw there, not like, there was many situations you're going to live that one, but you definitely didn't help yourself in that,
Yeah, there was an arrow coming out. You had a boomerang on the return. There was bomb flying at you while the arrow was out. Toon Link was already jumping at you. There was so much flying at him.
Yeah, and we saw, we did see that. Well, okay, so a big thing also with Toon Link is his bombs have a lot of effects. Like they are active. Like when they explode, there's like a big cloud that's out for a long time with it, which can be a bit distracting. Can make it kind of hard to honestly tell what's up when the thing is happening. So if Deliboid's able to get some conversions, if he's in that cloud, like look at that.
Yeah. Here we have neutral going on. Both players scrapping here. Deliboid just tanking these grenades. He does not care. He just wants to swing. So I pay for these buttons and I'm using all of them. Get off the stage.
My controller cost me about $1 billion these days. It feels like I want my money's worth. Pressing 1 billion buttons. Speaking of pressing 1 billion buttons, pressing a lot of those on that shield. I'm getting away with it though.
Yeah, Wal00gi getting rid of that C4 there. He's getting pretty close to the timer too before it self-exploded. So probably a bit smart. Deliboid going for the up air, the dare into the up to up air combo. Now we have Wal00gi sitting in the corner here, getting clipped by the arrow. The jab to hold Toon Link in place. Very interesting setup there. Into the C4 on the corner. Ooh, Deliboid very, very cleanly drifts in and out. Wal00gi trying to, that very nice B reverse mix-up coming out. Now we have Wal00gi trying to find a way to close out this stock because Deli is
Deli's simply not letting him play the game, and I understand it. This FD pick kind of makes sense. I just don't think this would work well as Snake against Deliboid, another zoner, but a character that doesn't require the setup that that Snake does. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it now because Deliboid is simply just refusing to let Snake land, throwing projectiles out consistently, throwing aerials out consistently.
Oh. Failed the 25. He passed the 25. Yeah. He passed the 1 and 4. What more could you ask for, right?
That should be this. No, actually not.
Wal00gi
not enough rage.
On the skin of his teeth. It is going to take a miracle for this comeback, and it's not going to work getting caught by a bomb into up air. Deliboid making a very strong case for the new guard.
That also does mean that the counter pick possession has switched. Because that means in the case of a game 5, that's going to be Deli's counter pick.
Yeah, and I'm very curious about what they choose to go, where they choose to go this time, because I definitely feel like Snake is a character that's going to want those platforms to play around, dance around a little bit more. Because Toon Link can do setups, but he doesn't need those setups.
Yep.
And that's like the big difference in the two play styles of the characters. Because they want to control the same space. And yeah, we have the single plat in the middle. Definitely a stage that I thought would have been picked earlier, especially with how Snake can just stand center stage, throw out grenades, and look at someone go.
Oh my God. You have a jump, you do, but it's still not enough for that air dodge right there. Just the threat of Wal00gi alone was going to be enough there to pressure.
Wal00gi pursing his lips a little bit, like, man, you really got hit by that?
Great parry there. That's
the parry.
Dead too.
And it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
Deliboid shaking his head.
Deliboid got scared to the air dodge down too. That's the worst part, right? It's not only did you like air dodge down. You know what's lags in the air dodge down?
God. You start a family before the air dodge finishes.
I graduated high school and college in that time frame. quite a bit going on. And we're seeing kind of the opposite of what we saw last set game, right?
Yeah. Wal00gi just running away with it, having a very commanding presence on the stage, especially with the 3-stock lead. You have nothing to sweat. You just have to maintain that same game plan and make sure that you don't give yourself too many openings to throw away this kind of lead. Not jumping. Deliboid trying to make a read on a jump there. Not going to catch the 2-frame. Wal00gi having an iron heart. He does not care. He said, I know you don't have this.
Good grab right there. Grab, get up. Yeah.
And failing the 1 in 4. 25, 25, 25,
25, 25, 25, 25. So just a heads up. I know we've been talking about we've been talking about Supernova. And both these players have like. Oh, thanks Justin Byleth for informing me on Twitter immediately after I said it. Apparently downward air dodge has the least amount of lag, apparently, of all the directional inputs.
Hey.
To Justin, all I'm going to say is...
It's my story.
It's my story. I don't care.
I'm going to tell it how I want.
Money match me, just in melee.
Give me my run back. Anyway. Coming up, some more exciting news. We'd like to remind everyone that on August 3rd, Saturday, we will have the fantastic Dabuzz here at this venue competing. And also, before we hop into this set really quick, we will also be giving away the very first of the passes after this exciting Game 5 with Deliboid and Wal00gi.
And I'm not sure if I like this PS2 pick again. Like, we did see it work for Deli. We also saw how heavy it works for Wal00gi, right? So it's going to be very based on who does good on this first stock, like who gets like the most off this first stock.
Yeah, well,
it will snowball. These are both snowball characters. We have a snowball heavy stage.
Interesting choice from Deliboid because Wal00gi was so dominant on this stage.
Yeah. But like, I mean, obviously we saw Deliboid get that game too, so it's not like he's on, it's like he's helpless on it, right?
Oh, not gonna catch the forward tilt there. Sitting at 98 to 61. Again, Snake, very heavy character. So Deliboid gonna have to find some kind of major opening to make this really count here. But Wal00gi putting up the minefield. He's gonna have to play the Olympics to get through that. And he said he's a gold medalist.
He just jumped straight over it. He got that gold there. And
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Great long jump.
Deliboid now creating space between them. He said, hey, you need those setups. I just like doing them.
Now we really are. Oh my God, that's a how much shield damage does tilt 1 do?
That was so much shield damage. Deliboid not caring. He's like, hey, if I die here, I still have lead. Oh, into the double dare coming from Wal00gi. Trying to catch Deliboid with the side beat is not going to connect. Deliboid playing so evasive right now.
And we really are seeing why this lead is really important because it does influence the type of game that the game becomes. How does, if trying to get in on Snake, when trying to get in on either of these characters on this stage with these leads is hard.
Yeah,
you get two campers that can struggle with it, and you can't get your Nikita setups going because Deliboid has covers. Can't punish that. That's safe.
Oh, making sure that he catches the arrow with the Nikita and then going for Deliboid. What an option. Oh, Deliboid parrying through the C4. He's like, I got that timing on deck, homie. I'm going to need to see something new.
Yep.
He's like, hey, look, I'm very curious because this is an old guard versus new guard set.
Yeah, and
can you teach an old dog new tricks in time to take the set over Deliboid?
Yeah, and it's looking hard right now. You have to take the stock fast. Potentially a cheese or like a panic option from Deli is your best option. And
Oh, C4 clipping Deliboid, but Wal00gi already at 75 on that last stock, and Deliboid only at 60. Toon is not a very light character, but that percent, running with that percent lead, dictating who has to pressure who is so important in a matchup where you're flinging explosions at each other everywhere.
Yeah.
And now we have Wal00gi sitting under the platform, not trying to give Deli too much. Deliboid off stage. Wal00gi already at 99. Let's keep in mind, this is a character that's constantly going to be damaging himself. So he's got to make something big happen off of these next few openings. DIing out. Deliboid not connecting the fair. F-tilt not happening. Ooh, into the fair. Deliboid taking that, said, you may be the old guard, but we got some new tricks going around here, dog. You got to catch up. We could talk.